How do you speak fluently in English? How do you speak confidently in English? How can you improve your English communication skills? This is by far one of the most requested videos on this channel. And today I have got 6 simple steps for you on how to improve your spoken English. Now, I don't come from an English-speaking household. Everybody in my house actually speaks or communicates in Hindi. But when we were growing up, my mom paid a lot of attention to improving our spoken English. She made a lot of effort. She made us do so many different exercises, learn everything about grammar, sentence structure, all of that jazz, to basically train us to speak well in English. Now, I understand that a lot of people do not have the privilege or the environment to grow up in a space like this, which is why the steps that I'm sharing with you today can be tailor-made to fit your situation, no matter what situation you're in, to improve your spoken English at any age. So, hit like, hit subscribe, and let's get started. Now, before we get on with the tips, have any of you guys ever wondered why we are not able to speak well in English despite the fact that most of us have English as a subject in school and most of our textbooks are also actually in English? So now there are 2 potential reasons for this. One is that we are taught English the wrong way. In schools, it's just a subject. We don't have enough incentive to want to make it a part of our lives. And that's because whatever we are also taught in English is, well, pretty boring. And everything is done for the purpose of getting good grades. So that kind of sucks all the fun out of learning a new language. There's this research by Dr. Stephen Krashen which suggests that you become fluent in a language when you interact with things that are so interesting in that language that you forget that they are not in your native language. But that doesn't really happen in school. And the second reason is that English is just not a part of our day-to-day lives, right? You are surrounded by people who speak in your native language. So if you grow up in North India, that's most likely Hindi. If you grow up in Southern India, that's a bunch of different languages like Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam. Nobody is actually speaking in English. And so there's also not enough incentive for you to make yourself uncomfortable enough to speak a different language. But because of these 2 reasons, what ends up happening is that you become this person who always gets anxious when they do actually need to communicate in English. Now, whether we like it or not, English is more or less a universal language. It is the language of professional communication. So I want you to overcome your fear. I want you to start getting confident while speaking in English and become fluent in this language.